Hey, that's me winning YCS Raleigh, and that's Lucas. Lucas is one of my really good friends that I met through the Edison Resurgence. He's really nice, kind enough to ship the DMOC to me after I had to catch my flight, and I just wanted to repay him. He's not the greatest at Edison, but he is very hungry to get better. So I just decided to record this replay review session for everyone. So enjoy. You think your main problems, and I have like a notepad that you can't see, but I'm writing down notes. You think your main problems are not playing around traps properly, right?
Yeah.
And there's one more thing, or is that about it?
I walk into gores a lot when I'm not prepared for it.
Okay.
And I think sometimes my sequencing is a little off. I don't know when to like go for the game or go for a win or go for just like advantage.
Right.
And I think that is why I end up having trouble with some traps.
Okay. Okay. Well, I know I honestly only watched turn one of game one, and then I watched game two very briefly, and I haven't watched game three yet, so we'll go over it.
Game 3 is brutal.
Okay. Like nothing you can do brutal almost?
No. Like 100% win to 5% win, I think. So.
Oh, you punted it.
I punted, yeah.
Okay.
You'll see.
Okay, we'll see. I'm not. I know I rewatched game one, but I'm not. I'm gonna try to not show hands to see like what I think. You know, if that makes sense, just from like your POV.
Yeah.
Okay, so I like this. Like you're already thinking of, oh, I want to pitch Mally, right?
Yeah, and there's no reason to summon Diva into Android because then I'm just like throwing my hand on the board.
Yep.
And they don't know what I'm playing.
Yep. Agreed. Okay, so now you know they're playing Machina, whatever. Okay, so I know what happens, so I'll let it happen first, and we'll talk about it. Okay, so this is lesson one. And I guess this is like two lessons in one. And I want to phrase it in a way that you'll remember. One is life is a resource. Like, can you tell me why you thought Raigeki breaking this over just taking damage was a better idea?
I wasn't really considering taking the damage as a bad thing. I just figured, oh, this is like a way for him to not have anything on board. Because I probably will be able to clear one of the two important traps with my MST. And then also Mally would be in the grave, which I thought was good with Diva in the hand. But I guess I could have just kept the gear frame on because it doesn't really do anything, right?
Yeah, you don't care about taking 1800 right now, and you know you're gonna pop off next turn, so gear frame's like a free card for you to just run over. So like, if you had deprison set here with your hand right now, would you deprison a gear frame?
No.
Yeah, so it's like kind of the same idea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no need to.
Right. And like you said, he might set two back row. So I mean, what ends up happening is he sets one. So like you know this MST is good, but if he set two, are you like?
Then I'm in trouble.
I'm scared to go off. Yeah, on an empty board for no reason. Yeah, I don't want to commit for no reason. The clap.
So I draw phase.
Yeah, the clapback in Edison is so rough. You don't want to like be put in a situation you get clapback. Okay, so you actually shotgun this MST.
Yeah, I didn't want to get dust shooted.
But you still get dust shooted.
Oh, does he dust shoot me?
No. He doesn't. But I'm saying if he has dust shoot, like you're still at 4 cards.
Oh, that's true because I have 4. Yeah.
Yeah. If you had 3, or if you have 3 and draw to 4, then yeah. Okay, that's just a blunder.
Then he just chains it.
Yeah, exactly. You go hard egg. Okay, so like if we think about the situation where if you had gear frame on the field, and you just Raigeki break this back row, you just have a free MST for later.
Yeah.
Okay, so I also don't like this. You want to make Stardust with Gilman and just poke and set Torrential Pass?
I don't like the idea of having Stardust into like 5, which will be 6 cards.
Right,
Um,
me neither.
I was thinking about doing Thought Ruler here, in case he had Brain, but
Uh-huh.
then like either way, my Torrential's kind of like it's gonna I'm it's just gonna like my monsters kind of die. So
Right. It's so bad.
yeah.
I
So
I'm
I
definitely just summoning Sangan, set attack for 1,000, set Tarantula every day of the week here.
okay. Um, I think that makes sense. I mean, I hate playing into open boards like this, but sometimes I get a little bit greedy. It's like, oh, this is an opportunity for me to gain tempo. Uh, but
Yeah,
I
but he
also
has
don't know like what he has.
yeah, he's gonna
So
have 6 cards, right?
yeah,
And you're basically saying if you break my board, you win because you're about to use all your gas.
yeah, which I did do. Used everything.
Right. So I think this is like I've seen you play locals. I think this is a problem for you too. So I'm gonna add it to this notepad I have. You need to learn how to play the neutral game state better. Um, he has nothing on the field. You know he has a fortress in hand. You committing here is pretty bad because you're just telling him. You're saying like if you have Gores, if you have Brain Kai's, if you have I don't know, like he could literally just summon Fortress, and what are you gonna do?
I'd have to torrential
That's so
most of my
bad, right? You
stuff.
know he has
Yeah,
Fortress in hand.
yeah,
Yeah, so just Sangan, Torrential, and then if he does nothing, like if he sets Raiko, then you just sack for Kai's. Like that's so much better in my opinion.
yeah. And I guess like if the Sangan attacks into a Gorz, like that's fine
Yeah, you have
because
Torrential set. He's just gonna attack, and then you
yeah,
can pop off next turn
yeah.
with Malicious Diva, and then you can run over Gores. He has less cards in his hand.
And the odds of me drawing the other Mally is kind of like it's so low it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're not drawing the other Mally. If you draw the other Mally, life you're not meant to.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 in 32 is, or 133. Well, yeah, okay.
So I do this crazy stuff and I'm pretty sure.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I did that because it I guess like if he has Gores, then at least I do a little damage and I don't just like have a giant Gores token waiting for me. And also I can go into Dark End and clear something. That was my logic there.
Yeah, no. I actually 100% agree with you if you think his Gores. Um, Two things on that though. If he does have Gores, you need to attack with Malicious first. You didn't watch my video, bro.
No, not that.
Yeah, because if he drops it on the 600 right here, right, you just
Yeah,
run over the token and then Gores stays.
yeah.
So you attack with the 800 first because if he drops it, he takes 200 more damage, and end result is token. It's still just Gores. End result, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I still.
It's
Yeah, I
yeah. The end
guess.
result, he just keeps Gores.
Yeah.
Yep. So you attack
I
with
did
this.
watch the video. It's just
Yeah. No. I totally get it.
yeah.
People, it's just brain fart. It's hard. It's hard to like think about everything all at once consistently. So yeah, I do like that. But also, he probably doesn't have Gores, or else he
Wouldn't have set traps on.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Cool beans. Use attack with 600 and 1700.
Yeah, it was all out of order. It was
Okay.
just all messed up. Yeah.
Okay, so now you know he doesn't have Gores for sure.
Yeah.
Colossal, good, nice. I like that.
So the colossal here is because I know he could have a gear frame and Stardust doesn't do, or a fortress. Stardust is just gonna die to the fortress.
Yeah.
Um,
Either way, though, you're kind of
and
cooked.
yeah, I'm cooked. I could have done Thought Rule here instead. I think that would have been fine.
I think either one's fine, but just making the push here is just so bad.
It's not great. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not in a good spot. Okay, so he does have fortress. Wait, you win this game?
Yeah, I somehow win this game, which is
Okay.
crazy.
Okay, so you're just gonna attack, I'm assuming.
No, I think I just set Sangan.
And then attack now? Oh no, he could be scared of deprison. No, you would have
Yeah.
just deprisoned his You have
Yeah,
deep
with
prison,
deep
so we
prison
know
earlier.
he knows you don't have deep prison or mirror force.
Yeah, I didn't want to walk into a trap.
Right. Yeah,
Um,
that's totally fair.
I want to clear the gear frame, so I just kind of let it sit.
Mm,
Or the fortress.
do you switch colossal defense here then?
No, but that because then if he crashes into it, he dies. Like that's his only way to clear the colossal if I don't attack with it.
Right, but if you put
Um,
in defense, he can't clear it.
oh, colossal's so strong, man. What the heck?
Okay. Okay, you end up attacking
Oh, I
anyway.
do attack. Okay, there we go.
I haven't hovered what it is, so I don't know what it is. Um, based, he only set trap stun, so
I
I
assume it's
feel
nothing.
like it's not a real trap because if he had deep
Yeah.
prison or bombs, he probably would have set it. Okay, yeah, it's not a real trap.
Nice. And colossal dies. And I set the bottomless in case he goes crazy. I assume he's not gonna heavy his own stuff, and if he does, then at least I have Prodigy Kaias to like do something.
See, I'm very afraid of setting bottomless here because I feel like that could be heavy storm. What do you think that back row is? I don't know what it is. I haven't hovered over it yet.
I have no clue what it is.
I have no clue what it is either, right? But
I
it's
don't
not.
remember. Yeah, here at this point, I have no clue.
But
What
you
it
know
is.
it's not deep prison or mirror force, most
Right,
likely.
because he would have used it.
Right. So I don't know if you're. I know you said earlier you're not playing around traps, but you have to like consistently think like what could that card be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know it's not deep prison mirror force. I don't know what it is. Could be bottomless. It's probably bottomless, but it could also be heavy storm. If he's crazy,
Heavy would be scary here.
heavy would be scary, and having torrential and bottomless is redundant. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I could have kept the bottomless.
Yeah, I mean, setting it's fine. He could go crazy. But yeah, I'm just
Probably
letting
not with
I'm just
four
letting you know my
cards.
thought process. Like,
Yeah.
I have to consider everything.
No, it's good.
Okay, so he passes.
Yeah, which means I'm gonna attack with Sangan.
Right, because you know it's not deep prison.
Yeah, but I.
Ooh, that sucks.
Yeah. Don't remember. Yeah. I think I
This
attacked
is
Sangan.
totally fine. Oh, good thing
Ah,
you said bottomless. You're so good at this game.
Yeah, look at that.
Do you actually bottomless here?
I
or-
do. I bottomless here.
Oh no, yeah, I was thinking if you Kai's call, but that doesn't do anything. I'm trolling. Oh wait, no, it does. When this card leaves the field, destroy the monster. Yeah.
I'm trying to banish this guy though, probably because.
Yeah. No, you're definitely
Okay.
right. You definitely
Yeah.
just bottomless here. Okay, then attack goes through.
Nice.
Okay, so he does draw the gear frame.
So good thing I bottomless. What the heck? Imagine.
Yeah, imagine. Yeah, you're so good.
I don't know.
I might have lost this game. Okay,
Well, I think you
good-
probably would have been
good
more
thing not
considerate.
tarantuling here because we don't care.
Yeah. See, I made the mistake, but then I didn't make the mistake
Right.
again. Yeah.
You're trying to get value on this tarantula. I'm always trying to get value here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know you're gonna Project Kaya, so there's no point.
Yeah.
My God. Okay, so he doesn't have Gores. He doesn't have any spell trap cards.
I don't know what he has in his
His hand, like, okay, so this is another thing. I'm always trying to like think what they have in their hand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess like 2 Pot of Avarice. I don't even know what else he could have, man. What the heck is in his hand? Yeah, I have no idea. Whatever. I'll look. We'll look after this, but I'm guessing like 2 Avarice and what else could be possibly dead? Chaos Orc if he plays it. Caius maybe. Well, we know he doesn't have Gore, so
He
we're
does
swinging.
play Chaos Sorcerer. We'll find that out later.
Okay.
So now we definitely know there's no Gores. And at this point, it's like, okay, I'll open my board up, and if he has a normal summon, I'll Gores and win. with
Yes, 100% agree. You're forced to Tarantula
So,
here.
it. I Tarantula here.
Yes. Oh, I hate how
And
I
I
can
don't
see the
know what-
stats.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was a Raikou,
Yes.
honestly. And I took a 50-50 on if it was a Raikou or a Hamster, and so I Greffer. I actually Uh,
I
if
like
it was a
that.
hamster, I lose here. I make the
Whoa!
Flamville guy.
You
Yeah, I
pitch.
make the Flamville guy.
Oh my god, you're a freaking Giga
Yeah,
Chad. Do I do
yeah.
that? Dude,
And
I
then I
don't think I
send
do that.
plague. No, I don't think that was the right play. Because if it's a hamster, I lose there, right?
Yes, you literally lose the game.
Yeah.
Because you would stack for plague.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
stack a
I'm
heavy
never
for
making this play.
plague.
So you have to think. Okay, so this is another thing, and I'm gonna put this down too. Risk reward ratio based on state of the game. Okay, Lucas, if we rewinded this to the Grepher Gores in your hand, right?
Yeah.
What percent chance do you think you win this game? He's at 1100 life, you're at 6400. You have Gores, Heavy, Grepher.
95%.
You think 95%?
Uh,
Something
if
high.
it's
Something high.
yeah,
Point is
very
something
high,
high.
very
Okay.
high.
So you are throwing the game by going for a 50-50.
Yeah, that's
Maybe more than
exactly what
50-50 because
happens.
he might be playing on 2 hamster and like 3 Ryko, and he is setting plague, and he could like be setting, I don't know, Sangan. I don't know, whatever. Point is, it's way lower than 95%, right?
Yeah.
So should like based on that, like you should not go for this play.
No, I wouldn't do this. And looking at it if I didn't see his stats, I was like, it's 50-50. Um, but if it was a hamster, I auto lose there because I'll be at 0 cards.
Right, you literally lose.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I'll be at
okay, so like
4.
I just want you to think like we're like if you're about to lose this game though, if you have like a 10% chance of winning this game, I would 100% go for it. But you're in the driver's seat, so Gore's Heavy is so strong, man. You just drop Gore's, slam Heavy Storm, attack for game next turn, right?
Yeah, that's all I needed to do. Like even if I had done nothing here, like I think I still win even if I just like
Yeah,
didn't
you should
play.
just pass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um, because if I just didn't play and then even if he got a fortress out and
yeah, he still loses.
yeah, he
Yeah,
still loses.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So yeah, it's just want you to think like, do I need to take this risk?
Yeah, it was ballsy.
It was very ballsy,
Not necessary.
not necessary at all. Okay, cool. But your play does end up working.
See, this is what I mean when I'm like I'm not reading the game state well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a
Um,
lot to be conscious about for sure.
yeah.
But if you want to
And
get to
I
that next level, you
banished.
gotta realize like Yu-Gi-Oh is all about risk reward, and like if you think the play you make is worth the risk. And in this case, I 100% think it's not worth the risk.
Not worth the risk. Not with Gores.
Yes.
Yeah, I
You even
said
said 50-50. That's
50-50.
so funny.
Yeah, no, I know.
Oh, I can't. I
Yeah.
need to move this. I'll make myself smaller. Okay, cool. So you win that game. Oh, actually, let me see his hand real quick. Oh my
Oh,
god, dude, I
look at
freaking
that.
called it.
That's crazy. See, I, I, I guess I don't know when he drew Brain.
Right.
Um, but I guess if I set that Sangan, he wouldn't have activated the Brain on the Colossal. So he doesn't need to like
He
play
can't
into a
tribute
trap.
over it though, right?
Yeah, if he had a tribute, that would
Yeah,
have
but
been
he doesn't. But
he
yeah,
doesn't.
like
Yeah.
I cannot read brain here. But I would think
Yeah,
Caius maybe, but he just has 2 dead iris. I guess he had this plague stuck in his hand for a while.
and then he just drew the Raikou.
Yup. Okay.
Deck's scary with pot.
Deck is
Uh,
that deck is scary, man.
yeah,
But it could also break like that.
yeah. And then this game the next 2 games are disasters. They're just punts.
Honestly, game 1 you should have punted. Like I do not feel good about you winning that game, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't either. So this hand I'm looking at, I was like, oh, this is pretty good.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
But I just like, this is like a typical.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah, what I get, it's like.
Also, is this Chai's deck list?
No.
Oh,
So
okay.
actually, Jason and I did some brainstorming last night.
Oh.
And, Yeah, I like Chai's deck listed. I only play one Prodigy, which is not.
Hmm.
I like two.
Yeah, I know they're going
Um,
back and forth on that. Chai likes two, Jason likes one.
the side deck and the discard traps and like some other little things are their big brains. Um, but Chai's deck list is crazy. Also, Jorge's deck list is also crazy. It's
Dude,
very
everyone's deck list is Edison. Dude, when people say Edison's solved, like it's
yeah.
not yet.
No, it's
Okay, so
very
I'm
fun.
assuming you grab malicious. Okay, so I know you play Armageddon. I know you play Necrogarna.
Yeah, so I grabbed malicious. Um, just in case the Greffer plays open next turn.
No, it's definitely malicious.
Um, and then
I'm
I
just
use Rhoda here. Uh,
I'm trying to think if you Rhoda now, because if you draw Necro, wait, are you gonna Rhoda for Armageddon Knight or Necrogarna?
I Rhoda for Armageddon Knight. Um,
Oh, you kind of
oh,
just attack.
no, I don't. I guess I'm checking. I
I
don't even
think this
remember.
is correct because you don't want to draw a second Diva or malicious right now.
Yes, that is true. But I think I still
We'll
don't
see.
remember what I do. Yeah.
Oh, his okay, but he
So,
knows Fortress.
and I'm thrilled about seeing the brain control, but not the fortress.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I just end.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Good turn. Good job.
no, that's very good. You +1, and
Yeah.
he thinks you might have Gores right now.
And there's another Echo. And this is where it all goes downhill
Yeah, he's
very
just playing
quickly.
into Heavy Storm here.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Uh, well, so I think at this point I'm like I need to use my allure to like see if I can draw a heavy or MST or something to like clear this board up a little.
So you
Um,
Rhoda for Armin or Necro and then Allure.
so I wrote a for Arma because I want to have the option to send Necro with Greffer, which I don't do in this situation, but I want that option if he lives. So I allure and then I think I get rid of the Arma before I even do anything, just to like
I
see if
want
there's a better option.
to. I want to go. Okay, so like he has 3 cards on field. I'm not slamming into this. He has 2 back row.
Yeah,
So I want to like chip away at him.
yeah,
I would probably just summon Greffer, discard Mally, dump Plague, and just attack, and hope it's a Raikou. If it's Hamster, that kind of sucks. But then I'm just passing, and then I'm gonna wait for him to pop off a little bit, and then I'm gonna pop off because you have Mally, Diva, Miracle. Like that's like
yeah. I just kill. Yeah.
right. So I'm gonna wait.
Uh, I think I slammed. Yeah.
Okay,
I
let's.
assumed it was the second Raikou also, and I made the correct play into the first Raikou, but once the second one came up, I was like, everything flew out the window.
Okay, let's see what
So
you
I
can.
think I go crazy here, from
Oh,
what I
you go
remember.
crazy, crazy.
Yeah. And I
Okay, do you
actually,
know what you're about to do before you this happens? Like, you know what board you're
not.
trying to make?
Oh yeah, I want to make Stardust it into this board. I was gonna go Stardust Ab Zero plus Gilman, and then if hopefully I draw something to get rid of his back row or
Wouldn't you
protect my
go
board.
Stardust, Brio, Ab Zero? Because you're special Greffer, right? So you're gonna special Greffer normal Diva, and then Mally effect go
Yeah,
8.
he bottomless is the Greffer.
Okay.
Uh, but yes, Brio is the correct answer. Um, and I didn't use priority there because there's no reason to.
Okay, so now. Man, this sucks. I think you have to. Actually, that was pretty good. He's got rid of a bottomless. I feel like
Yeah,
I
I
just
think
go.
I could have just passed here
No,
or
no,
just
no, no.
wrote it and summon Arma.
Yes. Just Rhoda,
Yeah.
summon Arma, dump Plague, set up your grave, and then attack.
Yeah, that seems really good.
That seems really good. If it's
It's
Hamster,
not
we
what
don't care because, again, you set up your graveyard and then you have the clapback turn.
yeah, that's not what I
I
do.
think you end up alluring.
Yeah, I think I
Okay, this
allure
isn't the
here.
worst. honestly. Like, I really didn't like having lure in hand, but I was hoping you just draw another dark, and we don't.
No. And now it's like I have nothing to play into the Raikou.
Now I'm just passing,
Yeah, that's not what happened.
right? Because like if it's hamster or Raikou, I don't care if I pass.
It's fine.
If I take a if it's worst case is hamster, but that's fine. I don't care that much.
It's actually better if it's hamster because then I can do Brio.
Oh, with brain, yeah. I don't know if I'm wasting
Yeah.
brain control on a hamster, but yeah. Um, and I'm hoping if it's Raikou, which we know is Raikou, but like maybe he's gonna like I don't know, summon Gear Frame, summon Lila, summon something for us to like plus over.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
don't need to use any cards here, but I do.
Yeah, we don't even use anything right now.
And then this is crazy because I have like a God Hand and it turns into a Gilman.
Yeah, like Star Skillman's like not it right here. Also,
Yeah.
I don't even want to attack here.
Yeah,
I
yeah, I attacked.
if it's D prison, we're cooked.
Yeah, well, I was thinking it was Mirror Force. I was like, oh, I have to play around the Raikou and the Mirror Force, so I'll attack with the Stardust.
Why do you think it's Mirror Force?
Because I always think it's Mirror Force.
Okay, so I don't think. Okay, so like the turn before this, he had the first set was bottomless, which is very common, right?
Yeah,
And then he set another back row and you have no back rows.
nothing.
So he is risking he's risking heavy storm really hard. So I feel like he's not Mirror Force because that's a super valuable card, and you probably don't want to risk getting blown out. Like I think it's Solemn Judgment, but obviously it's not.
It's not, yeah.
So I don't know what it is. Like I don't think it's Mirror Force, but it could be. Maybe he's just bad and decide to set Mirror Force. Like that happens a lot. So I don't know. I just don't see why you thought specifically it's definitely Mirror Force. You know what I mean?
It wasn't definitely Mirror Force, but I was definitely scared of Mirror Force.
Right. Okay. So
Thus the
here,
Stardust.
so here you think it's Raikou. So you attack with Gilman first, right?
No, I attack with Stardust.
What if it's D Prison?
See, I didn't consider the deep prison.
Yeah, you gotta play around everything, right? Like you gotta try to play around
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
So Gilman attack first. If it's D
Yeah.
Prison or Mirror Force, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, instead the worst thing happened is I attacked with the Stardust. So what it was is I was greedy. I was like, I want to get the extra damage in because I just like threw my cards on the board. So I attacked with Stardust, assuming it was a Raikou, and that I would use Stardust's effect to prevent Raikou.
But what if
from
it's Mirror
destroying
Force? What if he
something.
goes Mirror Force, and then you have to negate Mirror Force Stardust, and then Raikou goes off and pops your 0?
Well then at least I get the Stardust back with Bottomless and Brain Control.
Right.
But It's not
But
ideal.
I'm saying, like, if you just attack with Gilman, that beats the Mirror Force Raikou scenario and the D Prison scenario.
Oh yeah, it was the obvious decision.
Like, there's no.
looking
I'm
at it.
saying there's no reason to not attack with Gilman.
Gilman is the correct attack.
Like, I don't think there's a trap card that punishes for Gilman attacking first. The only way it punishes us if that's hamster.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Because
So
then I
okay.
got knowledge it was a hamster. No, but I attack with Stardust. It's a
Okay.
deep prison.
And if it's D Prison, I cry.
Yeah, and then for some reason, yeah, it's deep prison, and then for some reason,
But yeah, you have to attack
attack
with
Gilman.
you have to
Yeah.
attack with Ab Zero here first.
Yeah,
If it's hamster, it's definitely correct. And then if it's Raikou, he's probably gonna pop 0 anyway. But then you get 1700 in.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And
But I get 0. I get
right.
0.
And I don't think he has Gores here, or else he's not setting that second back row.
That is correct. Yeah.
Let me
he
double.
would not
I'm
have
gonna
done
I'm gonna peek. What the fuck are people doing on dueling? He has Gores and heavy, and he decides to set a second back row. What the?
Yeah. And he has the mirror force. I don't know, man. It was brutal.
Okay. Obviously, not everyone plays perfectly, which is, oh man, that's so funny.
Poor Wolf won.
That is
Although he won,
so
maybe I'm-
funny.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Well, Yeah, this game's a throw. If you attack with Gilman first, he's not gonna deprison Gilman, and then Raiko flips. Yeah, and then Raiko flips, and then you just negate with Stardust, and the game's over.
Yeah.
Instead, one Raiko and deprison traded a Stardust
For
and an Ab-Zero.
Ab-Zero. Yeah, Gilman attacking would have been super strong there.
What a perfect response.
Perfect response.
That's your fault, sir. You just even
Yeah, he called me out. Yeah, he called me out. And then I said if it was a Mirror Force, it was okay. See, I was scared.
Yeah, you were scared. Okay, so here he just passed.
Yeah, which means he probably drew into Gores.
Yeah, I would think he drew into Gores. I'm not putting him on Gores prior, but he had it. But yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. So our hand's not great. I want him to commit. I want him to commit some Diva or something. I don't know. I don't want to attack into Gores right now.
Yeah, well, I did. At this point, see, and I don't even see the line. I say either way I end up with Gilman, but I didn't see the line at all to attack Gilman. I was just attack with big guy.
Oh no, man.
And then Gores comes down.
Yeah, we lose this game for sure now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you were considering Gores here at all, or are you guys kind of autopiloted?
Not at all.
Okay.
I had no response to a Gores.
Yeah, you just lose here.
Yeah, the game's over.
Game's over.
Yeah. The game was over when I lost the Stardust and the Ab-Zero, but now it's really over.
It's not over yet. I'd probably give him like 60-40. You still have Brain Diva.
Yeah.
And he has dead cards in his hand. You know he has dead cards in his hand because he hasn't really been playing. Well, he has, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But you're not out of it. If you guys draw a pass for a bit, like you're definitely not out of it. But now you're just dead.
Yeah. He actually beats me down with the token this game because I don't have a battle trap.
Oh my god, he stripped Chaos Sorcerer?
Yeah.
Oh wait, you have Brain Diva. That's kind of hype.
Yeah, it's like disgusting, right? Except you'll see in a second what happens.
Okay, he knows you don't have heavy.
And I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, oh, this is fine. And of course, this system down comes in onto the board with no machines.
Well, that's some cookage.
Yeah, it's kind
of. And this is why Cyber Dragon's better.
Yeah, Cyber Dragon.
Oh my god, if you had Cyber,
crazy.
If you had Cyber, you just make Black Rose.
Yeah, and then then I'm in the lead again. And I thought that when I drew it, I was like, oh, Cyber Dragon's crazy right now. But I do the Brain into Chaos Sorcerer. And
perfect.
Then I get rid of that guy.
Perfect.
And then I go Diva, other Diva in defense.
Yup.
And then I make Thought Ruler here.
Yeah, you don't play 2 Stardust.
No.
Yeah, so you have to make Thought Ruler here.
Yeah. And of course.
Yeah, we know he has. I checked his Mirror Force.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, it's over. The game at this point, it's just back into like.
It's not over yet.
Well, I didn't quit. I played it out.
It's not over yet. You have 2 miracles. Is that it?
Yeah, I have nothing.
You have 2 miracles. If you top deck Mind Control and take Raiko, that's really fucking good.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see. Okay. Pass. Okay. He's kind of smart. Sangan. Oh, that is nothing.
Yeah,
here.
nope. And I'm just like hoping he summons something, but he knows it's not a battle trap because I would have used it.
Okay.
And then I think I draw Gores here. Oh, I draw Dad, and I have 2
1,
darks.
2.
Yeah, and I look, and then I reveal the.
That's crazy how Cyber Dragon's so much better here.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Okay, and you say you punt this game.
This game, I punted as well. So it's the same thing. I have that sick trap card that discards Mally, and I have Stratos. And I have Armageddonite. So at this point, I think sequencing-wise, I have to summon Stratos and search Prodigy.
Yup.
And then I set the Karma Cut. And
I'm not setting Karma Cut here.
just in case he drew removal.
You only want to Karma Cut Gear Frame you only want to Karma Cut if he goes Gear Frame Fortress, right?
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And if he goes Gear Frame Fortress, you have
I have
System Down. If you set Karma Cut and he sets Raikou, you're cooked.
Yeah, then I lose the Karma Cut.
Yeah, so we can't. I'm not setting, because if he says Hamster Raikou, I'm not setting. I'm not setting Karma Cut.
Yeah.
So I'm personally just summoning Stratos and searching Mal or Prodigy and passing.
Let's see what I did. I think I set the Karma Cut. It's very like me to set the Karma Cut. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like this because
I agree.
Oh fuck! And it actually happens.
Yeah. It happens.
Wow, this guy mills brain every game.
Brain twice. Yeah, I know.
Oh fuck you. Okay, well that's good.
Yeah, no, this plays actually turns out well.
Oh.
And then I thought he was just gonna attack, but then he summons the Lila and uses it. Oh, he DCs.
So you are definitely Karma Cutting the Cyber Dragon here.
Yes, exactly.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So that actually was fine, but
Yep.
I agree. I never needed to set the Karma Cut.
Yeah, you didn't need to. And even if you say you didn't, and he goes Cyber, I don't know if he would grab Lila, but if he does, he attacks. Sir, you take either Strauss and you take 18, or 20. You take 2,000.
Yeah.
But you have Brain Control for Lila. You have Brain for Cyber Dragon, or you could just go Armageddonite, or you guys special. Yeah, you have plays.
Yeah, the
Mally,
hand is good.
Or you could just set Karma Cut too, or you have plays.
Yeah.
You're fine. Ooh.
No. Yeah. Which at this point I'm like, oh, that's fine, because now I have my system.
Yeah, you're still chilling. You're definitely chilling.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like, oh, he has
set
4
one
cards,
pass.
and I have a crazy board.
Oh, that sucks. Hey.
Yeah.
That's a good card.
They are. Yeah, it is a good card.
Okay, so Plague really sucks, but here I am definitely just summoning Armageddonite, dumping Plague, attack Lila, main phase 2, system down.
Yes.
Okay.
That is not what I did.
Oh my goodness. Please don't tell me you just go balls to the walls here for no reason.
I think I go crazy here. I think I play into Torrential.
No, dude, why?
So I think I system down now.
You clear his board with the Armadite set up your graveyard in. Oh no.
And I'd have so many cards left.
Yeah, you do. You want to have. Yeah, I don't know if this is making sense yet, but you are pushing when you don't need to push when you already have the out. Right.
Yeah, I don't think I'm considering the out as much. I'm considering I kill.
Yeah, you're kind of unga boonga, just I have the combo, so I'm gonna go off when there's a back row.
Yeah.
If there's no back row, sure.
The back row the back row, of course, is the one here that.
Oh no, we main phase 1 system down too.
Yeah,
Because if you go Arma Knight and I don't know what actually, if you want to pop off, sure, but at least do system down main phase 2. Because if it is torrential, then you save a system down.
Yes. Oh yes. Oh no. That's exactly what. Yeah, that would have just fixed the problem. And so then I go crazy. I top deck for Plague.
Oh, okay, wait. Are you about to make Stardust?
Yeah.
But if it's D-Prison.
It's never D-Prison.
Okay. Okay. Wait. I don't know if you've done this play before, but I feel like you have. But you don't want Gruffer in your hand here, right?
Uh,
You don't want Prodigy
there's
or
no
Gruffer in your
reason
hand.
to use it.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
there's no reason to. I could have done. Yeah, I don't need either of those.
Right, right. So I'm saying you could stack for Plague first,
Yeah.
and then shuffle your deck with Mally Search, so you get a new card.
I have done that before.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen you do
I
that
don't know
before.
why I didn't do that here.
Okay, just making sure you know.
Because I think I was like hyper focused on making Stardust and getting deprisoned. Uh,
That's so rough.
yeah, and that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, if you just Arma attack there in the main phase 2, what is in his hand?
Yeah.
A Chaos Orc. So I think that's live. Yeah, it's definitely it would definitely
Yeah,
be
it's
live.
alive, but I have Brain Control, and then at that point I have Brain Control Prodigy.
You have Brain, Plague, and
Yeah,
Grave.
and yeah, it would have been crazy. And then it's Kaiku, which is brutal.
Well, that is so funny that he top decks Kaiku here because if we had done our play with Arma and Dump Plague and we had Mally and Grave still, he just banishes Mally and Plague.
Yeah.
Wow. Do we lose
Yeah.
anyway then? That is so freaking crazy. Do we
Kaiku
lose?
is crazy.
I mean, yes. Kaiku's crazy, but man, do we really lose anyway? That's so dumb. Okay, now you draw Prodigy and you're just cooked.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm cooked here.
Dude, I think you lose this game anyway. Well, okay, actually, you would have had this card instead.
Yeah,
You would have an
and
actual
I
card
don't
right
remember.
now.
I don't know if I drew it. At this point, I was like, okay, like I'm at 4,500. I don't think he's gonna kill me because he has a Kaiku and
Yes.
one card in hand. And then,
Oh, he is.
but I know he has Plague. But even if he makes it, it's like, oh, it's a level 6. I have Brain Control. I'm probably fine. But
Oh,
against
yeah,
Chaos
yeah,
Dust,
yeah. I agree. No. I think this plays fine. I think passing's
I-
fine there.
There's a world where I set the
No.
Prodigy.
Uh,
But that seems really bad. So yeah, that was the match.
I guess there's a world you said Prodigy, but it's still kind of whatever.
Yeah, that was
We
the
don't see
match.
what you draw.
No, did I not do
Oh,
that?
okay, so
Oh,
you
I
have drawn
did.
Karma
It's
Cut. So, wow, that actually makes a huge difference.
Yeah, no, it changes everything.
That changes a lot.
Yeah,
Because you just said Karma
everything.
Cut, and then he. Mm-hmm.
Well, I said Karma Cut. I have Greffer and Prodigy and a Brain Control, right?
I think he would just attack. Seeing as how he just attacked with like the token all day last game.
Yeah.
So I think he would just hold Chaos Sork and the. What did he? I don't even know what he top decked. But I think he would just poke and you would just take 18 again. Then you get another draw. And maybe you can, if you draw Caius, for example, you're chilling.
Yeah, if I drew Caius, that was great.
Yeah, if you draw Caius, if you draw Diva. So that's 6 outs.
Yeah, there were a lot of outs.
There are a lot of outs here. And if you had stacked Greffer and then shuffled with Mally, we would have another
Would've been
card here as
something
well.
else. Yeah.
So yeah.
This game was tough. This game was tough. I just punted two games in a row.
Dude, it's all
Well, really
good.
3 games in a row.
I
But it's
punted
good.
2 games today earlier.
It happens, man.
It
To the
happens.
to the best players, I guess. But
Everyone
yeah.
misplays, bro. There's not a player in the world that
Yeah.
doesn't still misplay. No one is a robot.
Well, I don't mind misplaying, especially when I have a great teacher to
Shut
walk
the
me
fuck
through
up.
this stuff. So,
Okay, I have. I know you can't see it. I should have shared it, but okay. So I have
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 notes for you, and you'll see when I upload it. I'll just send to you after. But focusing on 6 things is a lot. So I think the most important things to focus on for you that'll show you like the most success earlier is you need to play neutral game state better. Like that one game where you just went off instead of just Sangan, poke, and set torrential.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need. Yeah. Okay. Neutral game state better. And okay, not playing to traps. Actually, not playing around traps. You need to figure out that and try to like figure out what their traps are. Like we knew he didn't have a battle trap earlier. I think. Or no.
This game.
No, we knew he didn't have a battle trap when like Colossal swung.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, maybe he did, but he probably did it. But yeah, just like thinking about it more, right? Um, and then the last thing is these are all really important. But the last thing that I didn't add is if you're gonna stick with actually no any deck, like but in this case Diva Hero or like for example Vayu, you are using your graveyard resources, which are your main resources. Like you're using your Miracle, you're using your Mal, you're using your Diva, what Plague, whatever, when you don't need to. Like that play earlier, you had Armageddon attack and then System down May phase 2, right?
Yeah.
You need to figure out what's the most like efficient way, I guess, of answering the board.
Without just like blowing.
Without just blowing your
every
load
single
and then
card I
saying like,
have.
yeah, without, yeah, you're
Good,
just
yeah.
blowing your load and praying the back row's fake and he doesn't have an answer. But
Yeah, which is everybody's playing good cards for the most part, and so the likelihood of the back row being fake and them having no answer is very small.
yes,
Um,
and in Edison, like you're kind of playing like a modern player because you're kind of just like, I'm gonna make this board and you have to answer it. But in Edison, the clapback is very real. You don't want to blow your load and say answer my board because they will answer your board.
yeah,
You need to
every
like
time.
get it to like a more simplified game state and try to like when you make the board and finally say like, okay, you have to answer this, you want to try to make sure they don't have a lot of resources to answer your board. But you're doing it when they have like 6 cards. Like there's no way they're not answering your board.
Yeah, and I guess I get a little bit confused on how to chisel away those 6 cards.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think
Okay, so like you did it
yeah,
earlier. Like you had Stratos. Like turn 1, he said Raikou, and you summoned Stratos, searched Mally, and attacked.
yeah,
That's
all I
you chisel
needed
his
to do.
board there, and the next turn you could have just summoned Greffer, pitch Mally, set up your grave, and then attack. And so you're chiseling away his board while setting up your graveyard. I mean, it sucks that he drew Kaiku. Like, oh my god, that is so rough. But just like in general, right? Like you just want to
But
like
that's gonna happen, right? Like people are gonna have no cards and draw Future Fusion and then
yeah,
go crazy. Like that happens.
yeah. That absolutely happens. But like
it's being prepared to answer that, right? But
it's awesome because all 3 of these games you should win.
oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, yeah, and it's the same mistakes over. Like I think these 3 mistakes: neutral game, like no one's committing anything, so you don't want to commit. Like you, when I'm playing against someone and no one's committing anything, I want them to commit. Like I want
Yeah.
them to like slam their card so I can just run them all over.
I get fearful of it because you've sacked me so many times.
I mean, if they have like Greffer, Dark Arm, Burial, like fine, they deserve to win. But if you slam and they have that, you lose anyway.
Yeah, it's true.
So
Yeah,
you need to like
it is-
trust me, you'll win and start beating players worse than you once you realize like wow, they just committed a bunch of cards for no reason. Now I'm just gonna beat their ass.
win.
Like
Yeah.
like for example, like when he had Kaiku Chaos Orc earlier, right? He only summoned Kaiku and attacked.
Yeah.
Imagine if he just slammed both for no reason. If he just slammed Chaos Sorcerer for no reason, you just win. You just bring Chaos
Oh,
Workers
yeah,
and win.
Yeah.
Yeah. So-
I probably wouldn't have slammed both if I was him, but
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just giving an example.
but he did slam Chaos Sorcerer like the last game, and I brained
And you
it,
outed it. You were so
and
happy
I
he
outed
slammed it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so
does,
that's just an example. Like you don't want to like I'm never summoning Chaos Sorcerer just for 2300 damage unless it's a game.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sick, man.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, dude. All right.
I'm grateful. So thank you, and hopefully I'll take these lessons and other people can
Yeah,
learn
dude,
from
I'll
them as well.
definitely do some more with you for sure.
Cool.
See, yeah. All right. Good night, man.
Good night.